Tennessee. Live the shiners and blue collars, simple folk like you and me.
I'm Johnny Ashley in the Hood in the Woods, your neighborhood backwoods traveling history channel. You can find me on Facebook as The Real Hood in the Woods, and you can follow me on Instagram as Abandoned in Appalachia. For more mountain music, check out Clovis Draper's YouTube channel. And if you'd like to financially support my channel, I will have a link for that in the description. We're here with my friend, Brian. Now, I get asked all the time, Johnny, what are you going to do if you run into some scary people in an abandoned building? I'm going to make friends, and then I'm going to make videos with them. So we have come to Brian's middle school. Now, in a few weeks, this middle school is going to be torn down, and it's going to be gone.
And here we've got Northfork Junior High, former Northfork High School, home of the Blue Demons. We're outside of the gymnasium that was made famous by 8 straight state national title, or national record state titles by the boys basketball team. That's been unmatched to this day. Due to really all the small coal camps, just about every one of them had a school because of the availability of travel. Public transportation, school buses, back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, during the boom time of coal, didn't exist. They didn't bus you around. You went to a local school. So, you had Superior, you had Squire. Every community had a school. So I would imagine there was probably anywhere between 40, 50 schools at one time in McDowell County, in different areas. This was the 3rd school that I attended. We actually went to Crumpler Elementary School, which was a wooden school, which has long been gone now, and went to Keystone Elementary for grades 1 through 6, and it's been closed, and it's pretty much it's actually in far worse shape than this school is, and it's just right down the street here. And then I came here for junior high. Because of the declining population of McDowell County, schools were consolidated, and Northfork High School was no different. In 1985, it became consolidated with Mountain View High School, which in turn turned this school into Northfork Junior High. I was one that came in 1986 to 1989 through my junior high years, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and made lots of great friends and lots of great memories. And in 2001 and 2002, the county suffered catastrophic floods that showed asbestos contamination in the school, and it was so ordered that it would be closed. And it has been shuttered and shut up for so many years that the neglect that you see, that the ceilings and the floors are falling in, that is subject or scheduled for demolition very soon. So now, this may be one of the last times that anybody has to come in here and reminisce and have memories of such a great, awesome place to have went to school in. I'll miss it. Nowadays, when they construct schools, they dig footers and pour concrete. Back in 1914, you can see they used rock, stone, riverbed rock, whatever they could find to make a foundation. This school has stood over 100 years on river rock. Here we are at the original building, the original 1914 built high school and grade school. If you see above me right here, you'll see Northfork Grade School on this side of it, where this half was grade school, the other half was a high school. And here at the entrance of the grade school, this used to be the doorway, which has been bricked up and made a window, and had steps right here and windows on each side of it. And further down, you'll see the high school side of this. Once this was built, all of these were big steel pane windows, unlike what we have here today. They were renovated years down the road. This is where it split, presumably split, from the high school side and the grade school side. And here you'll see Northfork District High School above this side of it.
All right, and there's the high school sign.
And here was where the door was. And you see the seam where it was bricked up, the original step.
Not much left in here though now, is there?
No, they made that this was the main entrance to the gymnasium once it was built. And once this addition was made, the actual school bell tower was actually on top of this A-framed roof line. We're at the Northfork High School gymnasium that was built in 1939 and 40. Home of the Blue Demons, formerly known as the Demon Den. Northfork, West Virginia was established in 1909 and incorporated. And Northfork High School and grade school was built in 1914 to accommodate the children of the families that came here from many different backgrounds. And they came here in search of work and brought with them the lifestyles that they had, and this became a melting pot of McDowell County. Here in Northfork, West Virginia, two things brought the community together. That was holidays like Oktoberfest, where they had the smells and the taste of the old world come together, and everybody came to have a lot of fun. And the other thing was Friday nights was boys basketball. Everybody come to watch the Blue Demons play miles around. The Demon Den was rated for a capacity of 900 people, and it would not be unheard of for some nights to be up to 1,000, sometimes up to 1,300 people filling the gym watching the Blue Demons play. They have the national record for boys state championships. They won 8 straight from 1974 to 1981, and Coach Boyd was responsible for 10 state titles in 13 years. And in that time, the girls' state basketball high school team had success with winning in 1976 and 1977 back-to-back to go along with the boys' wins. And in 1979, they both won their state championship titles to bring coaches home to this town.
Now here's the old scoreboard, and you can see it right here. There's a picture of one of the championship teams and the coaches he was talking about. And let me just get you a nice panoramic view of this gym. And we're just up here on these bleachers, and we're just gonna just walk on down through here. And it's just sad. I mean, thousands of people used to come here every Friday night to watch the basketball games. And you know, this would have been the highlight of a lot of people's weeks. You've worked hard, you've been at school, or you've been at work, and now it's the weekend, it's Friday night. You know, it's cut loose. Let's go to the gym, let's watch some basketball games, let's see who else is coming down there. You know, maybe we're going to run into some friends, new friends, old friends, you know, but there's always that possibility. And now, there's nothing but memories, trash cans collecting rainwater, and just decay. So when we come down into this basement here, the names have begun already, and we can come down here, and it's just everyone done wrote the name of them and their sweetheart up here. So you're looking at generations of Northfork kids and who they was dating when they was going to school here. They love Becky. David loves Mary. Larry loves Debbie. David Lane. David Lane's written up here a couple times. And we come back on the other side of the beams. That's the same deal. There you go. Northfork High School, Blue Demons. You come back here, they got the cages. Whoever used to have to climb over these in school? Am I the only one that ever climbed over those? And it's like we got us a bar. Welcome to West Virginia. We got bars in the schools. No No trophies are left in the case.
Stairwell, rough shape. What used to be the entrance to the gymnasium from the main building.
I like these old lockers. And check this view out. Right here.
Amazing to see that this was 1914. You can see where they actually busted this out. Made a room here,
Yeah.
and then they had plastered it over to conceal it. Used to be a window right there. That's the girls' bathroom. They boarded up the entrance to the main entrance to the front of the building. It's where the principal's offices and vice principal and a couple of classrooms were up through there. I spent my days in the principal's office.
I believe you.
This is our science classroom.
I like how it still has the American flag hanging up. Everything else has come down, but that flag's still standing tall, standing proud.
I was looking for a name on the door, but it doesn't have it anymore. More of the lockers. Makes you wonder how many kids have actually been through these lockers through the years.
Oh yeah, I mean every year this was open, was a different kid's locker.
The boys' bathroom. I remember getting in a couple of fights in there.
Were you smoking in the boys' room?
No, I never did smoke.
Yes.
I had a bunch of friends that were smoking in the boys' room.
I weren't smoking cigarettes.
Another fallen classroom. I think there's a man's door. No, again. This brings us to the cafeteria. Good old junior high school lunchroom.
What was your favorite meal?
I like the mashed potatoes and the rolls.
Mashed potatoes and the rolls.
And you always love pizza day.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for you to say, pizza day.
I always love pizza day.
Do they have them pizzas with like the crust with all those like little pinholes in them?
Yeah, the little square ones.
Yeah, that's exactly what we had.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it matters where you go to school. You get the same kind of pizza for lunch.
I think that was a school staple.
Yep.
I never did eat lunch when I went here.
I'm not sure what that room right there used to be. I mean, it's got the sign right there when it's closed. And here we're in what used to be my health class. Coach Tote taught it. And it's one of the last classrooms you can actually walk in and stand in without going to the basement.
All right, we're just gonna run upstairs real fast and see what's going on up here.
I'm gonna tell you, 'cause I did not go upstairs last time.
What's this? This is a thermal processing. Turn this machine off after normal working hours. Oh, I'm not. The teen health. I'm gonna have me a book out of here. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Here we are in the library. I mean, look at this. All the books are just still here. And they've got all the chairs still lined up. Right here. The West Virginia section, nonfiction. I bet you I can find some interesting history books in here.
I'll tell you what, today's kids won't know anything about a card catalog and having to look for books to get information.
No, they're just gonna watch my videos on YouTube to get it all figured out. You have some good times in this library, Brian?
No, I had to study.
How's it make you feel to see all these books left here?
You know, this is the first time I've been in here since '89. That was my last year in junior high here. So what is that, 31 years?
Yeah. What do you think that it says about the school system that every time they close a school, they take everything out of it except the books?
It's a sad thing because, you know, look at all this information and education. You can lose yourself in the book, and no matter where you're at in the world, you can be somewhere else when you're reading. You can be somebody else. No limit to your imagination.
No limits, you're right about that. What was your favorite book in junior high?
Count of Monte Cristo.
Count of Monte Cristo, huh? A Tale of Revenge.
Here we've come into the home economics classroom. This is where I first learned to become the supreme chef that I am today. I can cook pizza like nobody's business as long as it's frozen. But our teacher at the time, Miss Wetzel, and I actually think we drove her literally to an insane asylum the way we acted back then. I don't think she came back the next year.
So we have all the old, I guess what we call them, like the stove tops or the countertops, and they're just all through the classroom. They've got these cupboards down here. There's a sink over here, and you can just see this big pile of chairs, and that's the equipment that they've left sitting here.
Old wooden file cabinet. You don't see many of them.
Oh, no, you don't. Are your permanent records in there?
Nope. People carrying, deciding. They still open very easily though.
That's got to be a nice antique. I'm surprised it's not warped. As wet as everything else is in here.
It's got a little, it won't shut completely.
But I mean, you think it'd be way more out of whack.
I wouldn't have thought it would even open.
So we have this old reel-to-reel here, and it's like a projector, and we can see the speakers in it right here. And then sitting on the table next to it, they've got all the film canisters and stuff. And this is about sun-kissed oranges, but we have all these canisters too. Then we come back into the main part of the school. I mean, we've got the craziest stuff. Look at all these typewriters, just stacks of typewriters. And we got all these the old projectors. Now if we just spin right around back up here, and this is just sitting here by the door, and then we have this old record player just sitting here on the floor. Oh, we're here in this classroom, and besides this giant hole in the floor, we've got a nice stack of books, but then over here, you can see where it's just getting light. I don't know if that's going to be the north side of the building, but it's definitely getting a lot of water to be growing moss inside. We're just going to run down the second floor hallway. And most of these rooms are pretty tore down, and we can't go too far into them. But I really want to show you some of these awesome building techniques they used here, with all these classrooms having the double doors. So you got this doors to come in and out of, and then this door here is like a storage room. So each of the classrooms had 2 doors, and one was the storage room, and then the other was the entrance and the exit. As we go farther and farther into the school, like heading down this hallway, it's gonna get worse. Okay. Just another bathroom, but I mean, you can see it's a rainy day, and that's all the water that's coming in. And here's the room that we saw from the first floor. I like that wooden cabinet right there. And if you look right here, let me zoom in, you have an old pencil sharpener. But we can just keep on looking down and see to the first floor. I mean, there's a little room right here that the floor bottomed out on. We come through on this side and talk about some more antiques. We got a bunch of the 6.5 inch floppy disks, which I ain't seen those since, like, I don't know, 93. Oh my God, I found a ghost. So we come in here to this classroom, and I think this is just freaking awesome. I mean, it's sad that it's all left, but it's awesome I get to see it for its last day. I mean, it's nothing but these old wooden desks. There's like a little platform up here, I guess where the teacher would be at. And they got these 4 desks here with these 4 books open. And this one just happened to be open to a skeleton. And I thought it was kind of spooky how it looked like this, and I'm like, maybe someone just came through and posed it off with some pictures. There's more old computers and videotapes. And we come back through to this side though. This is where the good stuff is. We have all these computer monitors, and just boxes of outdated computer equipment here. These are all Macintosh, these are all Apple. I mean, right there you go. There's your Macintosh. Nothing but the best from McDowell County.
Here's the old Northfork Community Fire Department along the landing. Let's take a walk in and see what we see. If you'll look up, you'll see where they used to have their sleeping quarters upstairs and the slide pole to come down when a fire emergency came. Call come in.
We have the stairs up, and then they would bring you right up here to this office section. And then when you come in, you can look through that second window here And you can see those stairs going up to the 3rd floor where the fire pole would have been. But if we look at the condition of the floor, we're probably not going to be seeing that from the top. We're only going to see it down here.
There's a floor.
Miss Henderson taught us sex education in here.
I'm putting all that in the video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, you need to hit the like button and you need to hit the subscribe button.